What's up and good morning, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are taking the BBB build out. It has been a minute. I feel like I just don't drive this thing anymore, which sucks because I kind of built it to be a daily driver. But now that I've got the OBS over there lifted, I'm kind of in love with that truck even more now. So like, you know, it's more fun to daily that thing. But regardless, I need to make it a thing to start driving this truck more because I do miss it. This thing is just, I mean, there's days I forget how much I love it until like I get it out in the open and I can like look around it and like realize every little detail that was put into it. I got a confession to make to you guys, and that is I've been slacking a little bit lately, mainly in the gym world of life. I don't know, these last like 2 to 3 weeks or maybe even the last month have just felt so chaotic. And trying to squeeze in gym time, plus all the chaos we've had going on with like the Sony project, trying to get out 5 videos a week. I don't know, it's just like it's for some reason feeling overwhelming now, whereas like before it was like normal. So I'm trying to like get back in that groove, you know, and today's one of the first steps. We're heading over to the gym right now to meet up with Dave, and then I think we're gonna take the old BBB build and get her weighed because I'm really curious as to how much weight we added to the truck. I know each one of these 40s with the wheels are freaking heavy, but I've never seen anybody post like a real number. So let's figure it out today. Dave? Oh, wait, hold on, I'll see him on the camera. Dave? I don't know how I feel about non-van Dave. Look at this guy. He's looking like he's got a fresh tank top on. He's posing, he's modeling. Oh, stretching, calisthenics, important. Okay, oh, well, dropped a quarter. Dropped another quarter. You know, he's just assuming we're filming right now. It would be funny if we weren't filming, because he can't see through my windshield. Oh, what? Oh, his back hurt. He hurt his back. No, oh, he's just doing gyrations. Okay, this is a little much, Dave. All right, and we're backing out. Dave, were we supposed to be filming all that? Or were you,
what?
Oh, all right, perfect.
What's up, dog?
Hey, buddy, good to see you, man.
Hey, man,
It's
great
been
to
a
see
while.
you.
Well, hey, man, how you been? Long time no see. How's life treating you?
Dog, I got my, you know, I always say, hey, I'm a brown belt with 1 certificate.
Right.
Well, I can't say that anymore.
What happened, man? Did you drop out of the program?
No, sir, I did not. I am a brown belt with 2 certificates.
Well, hey, buddy, congratulations, man.
Thanks, dog.
Everybody,
man.
give us a like on this video for
right.
that's 2 stripes.
That's equivalent to 2 stripes, all right?
Dang.
So I got to get 1 more stripe and then test for my black belt.
Woo!
Yeah, right.
Well, that's good, man.
Yeah.
You want to go feel even better in the gym?
Well, I want to look a little better, yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Shocking your body, right, Rhino?
Well, you know, one of the reasons we try and wean yourself back into going to the gym. Certain exercises you just absolutely hate. You can switch it up a little bit, something that's a little more enjoyable, just to kind of get you back in the mindset of wanting to come to the gym.
Like squats? Like you do squats when you're feeling like,
squats.
yeah. New chair rails, like upgrade. It's good to know that my membership money's going.
It is a beautiful chair rail, Dave. I don't know if you guys can see how crooked this chair rail is. I mean, it's about, say about 3 inches higher on that side.
Dog,
than that side.
before anybody gets carried away, this is not commercial construction.
It's okay. This is commercial.
This guy ain't talking trash on commercial construction.
Somebody got paid to do this, and
Did
like
they?
I bet they did. Yeah, you also thought
How much?
You also thought they were gonna tear it out the next day, Dave. It's still here, buddy. I mean, look at the like what? Wait, hold on. Let's look at the beautiful mitered corner here. Huh?
If my dog did this, I would spank my dog and take its nose and be like, bad dog.
Jeez, Dave, jeez. Yeah, it's a lot of things don't really make sense, like why you wouldn't line that up with that. I mean, and that's like the least of the issues here. But like, I don't understand who could come in and walk away from this and be like, "Yep, yeah, cool, it's finished, guys, we're done." Like, how do you like it? You want to come take a look? Hey, Dave. Well, it's been a pleasure, buddy. Great to see you back at the gym.
Yeah, back at you.
Hopefully, we get back committed to the lifestyle that we had.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit of a struggle, but I think we'll get back in it.
Well, you know, this whole work thing keeps
It does get in the way a little bit.
it does.
So just to kind of clarify at the end there, you know, typically we don't go around talking crap about other people's work, but I actually genuinely feel bad for whoever installed that, because they probably, you know, that's probably not in their job description, and it was like they're probably really new, and their boss was like, hey, you got to go install this chair rail over there, and they're like, okay. But day in and day out, I mean, just go to like a restaurant or something and look around. You're gonna see a lot of like corner cut work And the problem is they probably charge the same amount that we would charge to do it that way. That's my only gripe on that kind of stuff with commercial construction. So when I originally bought my truck in Arizona and had to import it into California, I had to get the truck weighed because I believe like the registration has a lot to do with weight in California, and obviously I don't know why you can't just like register it as a 2016 GMC crew cab diesel and they can pull the weight. They want you to go actually weigh it. But regardless, the stock weight of this truck was 7,640 pounds, and I'll post the original weigh slip somewhere on the screen here. And we're on our way to the scales right now, but before we get there, post your guys' guesses as to what you think the actual current weight of the truck is with about a little less than 3/4 of a tank of diesel. All right, well, we have made it to the scales. I'm not sure exactly what this guy's doing backing up on the scale. The left side here is an axle scale. On the right is the, I'm guessing, full vehicle scale. Let me get out of this guy's way before he clips us here. Oh, dang! Look at that Mercedes diesel right there. She is a beaut. Really makes me miss mine. I mean, even though we still have it, but makes me miss driving ours. All right, U-Haul, let's see. Are you moving? Oh, maybe. It looks like they just started the U-Haul up. We're gonna get a free scale here. Oh, don't run over the trucker running in front of you. We are pulling up onto the scale here. Let's see what we got. I don't know exactly how far we need to pull up, but I'm guessing pretty far. It amazes me how these in-ground scales work. Let's go see what we got. Howdy. I just want to get the truck weighed. Just to know how much it weighs, yeah. Perfect, thank you. All right, I got my weigh ticket right here, and I have to say, I don't know if I believe it. I mean, something seems off. Let's head back to the warehouse and let's discuss. Oh, everybody, look who it is. We've got an @CBailey619 sighting right there in front of us. Really, Chris, you couldn't wait at that intersection, so you have to cut all the way through this parking lot like it's really faster? Or is he going to Chick-fil-A? Where's he going? Well, apparently Chris is going to Starbucks. I don't feel like following him through that super tight parking lot, so hey Chris, it's great seeing you. All right, well, we have made it back to the warehouse. Let's kick on some lights so we can actually see inside this place, and let's get some number crunching going here, because I don't know about you guys, but to me, something is not adding up. Give me some scratch paper. Need to get a pencil. Pencil. All right, so the current weight that we just got on the truck right now is, can I get a drum roll? I guess I'm the only guy here, hold on. 8,380 pounds, which seems really low to me. Let's do a little bit of math, and trust me, it's not my strong suit, but bear with me. We'll get this done. I got a calculator. And in case you don't believe me, there it is on paper. Hold on, focus. 8,380 pounds. So if we take 8,000, that's an upside down 8, 380 pounds, minus 7,640 pounds, we get equals 740 pounds. I don't specifically know what everything weighs, but I've lifted one of these 40s compared to like a stock tire size. I don't have my stock set of GMC wheels, but I mean, if you just compare it to the stock set of Ford wheels here, these things are like, you could easily toss these around with one hand, whereas like, you guys have seen me struggle to lift these things plenty of times, so you multiply that times 4. There's a ton of weight in some 40s. Then you add on, like, I get you're removing suspension parts, but you're also adding a ton of suspension parts. I mean, the weight of like the giant 4-link bars alone has got to be pretty substantial. I know for a fact, because I have moved them and moved the stock bumper, that the flock bumpers are very heavy as opposed to the stock bumpers. The stock bumpers are no problem to move. These things, you don't want to move these by yourself. I mean, the coilovers alone are heavy. Everything is substantially heavier than factory, but apparently not that much heavier. 740 pounds is all the weight that we've added to this truck. I don't know, I just have a hard time believing it. Anything was different. That's the same exact scale that I weighed my truck on when I bought it and brought it here from Arizona. So unless I'm just that crazy and can't seem to wrap my mind around how we only added 740 pounds to that truck, I mean, shoot, that hitch alone, I think weighs like 90 pounds by the time you put the hitch with the stabilizer bars and all that stuff. I don't know, guys. I mean, does that sound right to you? Am I completely crazy and thinking like there's no way it's only 740 pounds more? Hey, Chris.
What's up?
Did you go to Starbucks?
How do you know?
Why did you go to Starbucks, dude? Why are you being so secretive? Did you break your diet?
Can't tell you.
It's a secret? Beep, beep, beep. Everybody on YouTube saw you, bro. Everybody saw you go to Starbucks.
Did
they know. What do you think my truck weighs?
You gotta do what you gotta do. What does your truck weigh?
How much weight do you think I added?
You added 2,000 pounds.
I added 740 pounds. But does that make sense to you, or am I crazy? Like that seems way too low, right?
Yeah.
One thing I do know is the old BBB out there. Oh, he's gonna do it. Are you gonna do it?
No, just kind of like on like.
Let's see.
Nah, dude, no. Dude, way more than 700.
Right, there's like 700 pounds of wheels and tires. The BBB build needs to get a bath today. We've got, you guys remember the Napa store that we went to meet up with Eddie. They're actually having a grand opening tomorrow, which will be after this video is already posted, so sorry you guys are gonna miss that event. I mean, obviously I'll be filming there, but we gotta get the truck all cleaned up for that because we gotta go to that early in the morning. Well, I think it goes without saying, I have to plan on washing my truck, which means skies get overcast and we're probably gonna get rain. Well, the truck is all done. Now we start the countdown timer. I give it about, I'd say about 3 hours before it actually starts raining. So I believe at some point tonight, Nick, if you guys remember from the last video, the detailer, he's going to be bringing a car over here. And I think we're trying to maybe work out a deal to where we do some color correcting ceramic coating here in my shop. And then we'll kind of offer the service to a lot of you guys if you guys are kind of interested in doing something like that. But I think it's time we really start to take this place seriously and start to transform it. If you guys remember the dyno shop that we were at the other day, he built a pretty sweet like upper deck by using pallet racks. And it was kind of an idea I had when we first moved into this place, but I had to see it in real life. And once I saw it, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely the route we're going, to build a sweet upper deck up there with like a lounge, a couch, maybe a TV mounted on the wall back there. And then obviously we'll cut our door opening in there. And then we'll get some pallet rack storage down below, as well as have a sick upper deck up top. Next week we're gonna go source all that material, as well as we're going to be, I think now's the time we're gonna start designing and building the ramp for my BBB build out there. That way when we take it to truck shows, Carlos isn't the only guy on a ramp, but you guys are gonna have to keep this a secret. All right, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different than what Carlos has done, so don't tell nobody. You know, one thing I wanted to do while I was here today is set the old Red Bull vending machine back up to free. That way anybody can just come grab one. I believe I found the instructions on my phone, and see if I can do this. I got 5% battery left before my phone dies here. And you guys can read that for a second. It's pretty weird stuff you gotta deal with here. Let's start by opening it up. There we go. All right, so we're gonna open the back here. So first things first, we need to hit the service mode button, which I believe is that one. Let's see. All right, I think we're in service mode now. Let's see if we can go through the settings. So to control this thing, it's literally all these buttons, up, down, whatever. Oh, stay open door. All right, I think I found it now. Let's take the price all the way down here. Hopefully it goes to 0. Let's see. Come on, go to 0. Go to 0. Free. Boom. Enter. Maybe. Enter. No? How do I set it? Enter. All. Exit. Let's see. Ice cold. How much is it? It's free! Alright. Oh, get my last hand in there. We've got it all loaded up. I got the sold out selection to go away. So now if we come over here, we hit the top button. You're gonna see the drum spin down there. It's gonna pick up a Red Bull, keep spinning, and then it'll drop it right on out to us. Oh, there we go. So for anybody that's ever wondered how a vending machine works, well, there you go. And if you're ever over at the warehouse, well, the vending machine is now set to free. And with that, guys, we're gonna wrap up another video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching the channel. If you have not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now. That way you do not miss out on any future content. Don't forget to give this video a like, aka a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workforapparel.com, because if there's anything you want in this life, you gotta be willing to work for it. You guys are the best. Catch you in the next video.
Damn. Yeah.